Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode. Happy Tuesday. Thank you guys for being here. We have a few topics for you guys tonight. We have Bespin Luke finally released, so that's very exciting. But first, as always, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here.
What's going on, Fab? Thank you for having me. Shout out to everybody tonight. What's going on?
What do you think of that? What do you think of that announcement? Well, that release,
Amazing, bro.
right? Yeah,
So
it's very
exciting.
very exciting to
I mean,
finally, because remember, I don't know if you remember, but when I remember when that figure was out for pre-order,
oh,
um,
instantly.
yeah, everybody was like, "Oh my god!" Like I can't believe it. Like I couldn't believe it.
Yep.
Owning the original one, I was like, "Man, this is gonna be sick." And I still, like I was just telling you, I still haven't got my email from Sideshow about it, so we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, I definitely remember that time because that was, a while ago, but not too far off. But I remember so much talk about the original Bespin, and it was just like one of those like haunting type figures where I was like, dude, like this shit is amazing. Sorry, but
And how funny was it that everybody you heard talking about it, nobody had it.
unreal. No, but it was
Uh,
just, I had no clue that, they had released it previously back in the day until I went back and did my research, and then the weather vane and all that stuff. And then it's just like everybody like called it. Like it was like summoned.
I I would have
It
never
was
expected. I would have never expected that at
all
all.
I know is once it was available, I didn't play around. I was like, yep, I'm on that.
I I um I'm happy that it's finally out because
Oh
I
yeah.
want to be able to compare it. And again, it's not going to be, like this one's better than this one. No, that's not what I mean. It's to be able to because they're completely different. You know what I
Right.
mean? The original one has a bloody head sculpt. This one came with none of them bloody. The hairstyles are different.
Right.
The clothing is different. So I'm excited for that. I never thought they would ever make that, but here we are. But let's see who's in the chat with us tonight. Let's see everybody. We got Luis in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here, hanging out with us. We got Figman in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Fabs, hello, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you. This is for you, my friend.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
It's like, no, for real? No. Thank you,
I
my friend,
love
for
that.
being
I
here.
love
Joker
that.
Jerry in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Nefty in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Harold in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. The Thor in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Greetings, all fast and new pig for now. The Eagle has a. Oh, no way. I know. As soon as you got that thing, you went. He's like, oh, finally.
Oh, he kisses the rind. Unreal.
Oh, man. He's like, finally. Oh, man, that's
my.
great. And then after, when he opens it, he's like,
Yo,
oh, man.
I don't think anybody disagrees with that. When you get something in the mail, I'm definitely like
Oh
that.
my god. He's like, he got that notification that it was delivered. He's like,
Oh my.
oh man. Finally, I'm happy for you, my friend. You finally got it. We got a super chat, guys. Everybody be quiet. Please. Everyone follow 1 second evolution of your bias groups. I have no doubt you can always. Yes, absolutely. I just saved him $2,000 on a scam. So you're welcome, my friend. So out of getting scammed for $2,000, he sent me 5. That's my best friend right there.
The dude turned out to be a scam.
Oh yeah, it's a fake account.
Wow.
Yeah, it's 100% a fake account. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. No refunds, okay? Imagine. Chris in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here as always. Oh man, let me see what you're talking about. Oh, here you are. Miracles do come true. He said. Oh, he did get it. That's awesome. Oh man, see, this was, you definitely deserve this one. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's awesome. How do you feel? Tell me. Let me know. Tell me everything. Every feeling. Feeling. Tell me every feeling.
Amazing.
Tell me every feeling you feel right now. Bad boy for life in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. Oh my god, that's so funny. He's been. Oh my god, that took forever.
Wow. How long exactly? Like,
I don't know exactly, but I tell you that I got mine. It's been about over a month ago. Over a month ago. Easy. No, that's crazy. Darth V's in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Joker J says, it's like when Indy brought the kids back to the village in Zone of Doom. Oh my god. Harold says,
oh man,
it's going to be
unbelievable.
Everyone true. This is gonna be Harold right here. Oh man, that's crazy. Let's see. He says Wednesday. Oh my god, this freaking guy. Doc Bad in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Trouser Meat is back. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Got the meat warming up. That's awesome. Thank you for being back, my friend. We got David in the house. How are you, my friend? 1/4 TDK posing like a smooth criminal. Pass. Yeah, he just got. What did he just get in the mail? I think he got the quarter scale Batman, I believe. That thing is beautiful. Puerto Rican Sith Lord, how are you, my friend? Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome back. It feels like it's been forever since I've seen your name pop up. Another super chat, guys. Be quiet. Let's imagine. I was asking a friend. I'm also very. Yeah. Okay. So, you guys, this is what happens. You could still be you could be a veteran and still ask for help. Okay. This is why he's making a rain on me tonight, because I saved them $5,000. Okay. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it.
5,000. He said 2,000 at first, and then
it goes up every super chat. Oh my god.
Unbelievable.
All right, guys. Well, as always, let's get started. All right, guys. So, like I was saying, Hot Toys came out with this. I have no idea what it is. I don't know. I have like an idea of, the type of show and the type of character, but I know nothing. I don't even know the name of the thing. Hopefully you guys know, and you could let me know, because like I understand there's some Japanese thing, and it's like a, it looks like a Power Ranger show type thing, but the guy looks like a bug, like an ant. I don't know what he's supposed to be. Again, I know nothing about it. I've never watched the show. It doesn't look like Flavio has either, correct?
Yeah, I have no idea what this is.
So, we don't know what the hell anything is, but I did see that apparently it's a thing right now because a couple of companies are making these figures, and 3-0 is one of them. Again, if you guys in the chat know what this stuff is, let me know. I have no idea what it is. But this is one of the characters that was announced for pre-order a little bit ago. Again, no idea what it is, but it's obviously a thing because 3-0 is doing it, and I'm going to show you guys in a second. The other company that I saw that was making these. They look really cool. Again, to me, it's like a Power Ranger, VR Trooper, Beetleborg, style. You remember those?
Yeah, Beetleborgs.
Yeah, Beetleborgs. So that's what it reminds me of. That's why I called it a Power Ranger, like right away, because it's that style of character, that look. Obviously, it's a regular guy who becomes this. He has his power, and he turns into this. Obviously, let me see who's in here. Tuli, my friend, how are you? Thank you for being here, my friend. So they're not bad. Again, I don't think they're bad looking figures. I don't know. I just don't know what they are. You know what I mean? I don't know what the characters are. I don't know what the show is. I don't know, what the story is behind them. Again, they look really nice. I wouldn't mind having stuff like this, but I wouldn't, I didn't buy that. I didn't buy any of this stuff because I don't know what it is. I've never even seen, what it is. So, Eddie says, I would get the bike. Yeah, the bike is nice. I did like that bike. Come on. What happened to you? What happened to you? There we go. Yeah, the bike is beautiful. What's happening? What is I don't understand. I don't understand. But yeah, the bike is beautiful. Where are you? Where are you?
Unique design for a character though. Like
no, it's really cool. It's not bad at all. Like I wouldn't mind owning this stuff at all. Look at that bike.
Yeah, the bike is cool.
It's a really nice bike. Let me see if you guys are saying Ash in the house. What's going on? It will be in bugs.
The eyes light up.
Welcome, my friend. Welcome. No, I don't think so. No, he's joking.
No, I'm saying, do the eyes light up? They look like.
Yeah, they do. They do. That's cool. Lit right there. Yeah, they do. No,
cool.
They're cool. They're nice looking. I don't think the bike is up for sale though. Maybe not now. Hopefully at some point. That would be nice. I guess for those who collect these things. Tuli says, hit the like button, guys, please, if you don't mind. I appreciate it. Thank you. Don't be selfish. Definitely not my cup of tea. Beetle what? Beetle what? The Thor says, Bestman Luke will be shipping as soon. Oh, yeah. I haven't. We were talking about. I don't know when mine's shipping yet. I think Flavio, you got your invoice right already?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's getting.
Yeah, mine's charging tomorrow, so I must be here next week.
I must have not pre-ordered right away because I didn't get it. I didn't get anything yet. Buy from Sideshow, of course. You learn your lesson, my friend.
Always.
I think this is an older IP. Feels like, yeah, I feel like this is very old too. This is like an old show.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know anything about it either way. Let's see what he says. I have no clue where these characters are from, but the announcement seemed to almost kill most, if not all, the sales from this franchise. Ooh. The other company like Zero's. Oh, wow.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
Makes again, I don't know. I wasn't following these figures and this line. So I wouldn't know about that. But it's, that makes sense because if Hot Toys did this and 3-0 has done this, had done this, it feels like weeks ago. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then you have So-So Toys doing this. So that shows that the characters are somebody. You know what I mean? There's somebody important. There's something important. There's something worth, that 3 companies in a row are doing it.
Hey, Inart might be next.
Yeah. Oh, Inart. I think they did. Didn't they mention? No.
I don't know.
I wouldn't be shocked, guys. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised. So look, they again, really nice looking figures. I wouldn't mind owning. Look, see how it lights up.
That's really cool. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having any of this. Very, very nice. Really, really cool. They look like bugs, which is, I think, the cooler part of the figures. This is another set of pictures here. Look at the light up eyes. Does anybody know what their names are, guys? Let me know in the because this one's called Eclipse Warrior, but obviously that's not the name because they're not licensed, so they can't give you the actual name. So if you guys know what the names are, let me know, please. See it? Look how it glows in the dark if you put the black light on it.
Oh crap, that's crazy. Soso's doing that.
That's what I'm saying. It's not they're and they're good looking figures too, you know. Let me see. Look at these. See, they're really nice. I wouldn't mind owning. Look at these. This looks like a VR trooper right here. The Sun Warrior, Eclipse Warrior, and Despair Warrior. Oh wow! See, there's all three right here. Really, really nice. Let's see. Gaki's toy box says this is from Japan television series called Kamen Rider. Okay, so there we go. So that's why that makes sense, and that's why it's called Kamen Rider. So what is Black Sun? What is Black Sun? Is that the actual name of a specific character, or Black Sun something else?
Maybe it's like specific? A series or something.
Right. Is that like the name of a character, or is that like something else? Let me know if you don't mind, please. Not for me, but I'm sure it has a fan base. Yeah, I think so too. Like I said, there's no way three companies are making this at the same time and nobody's gonna buy it. You know what I mean? Right. Let's see. I love the design. Yeah, I like them too a lot. I like how they look, especially this one. This one's more like the more
I like the middle one.
No, this one's like the more robotic one, but no, this is the more badass one right here.
Yeah, that one's cool.
But this one's like the ones that reminds me more of, like I said, the Beetleborgs and the what was the other one I said? The VR Troopers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's crazy, right?
Yeah, they look cool. It looks like they're different materials, all of them too. So that's pretty cool.
Right. I was actually going to say the one thing I'm worried about is the materials with So-So Toys.
Right. Yeah, they look like very, very like cheap. One's hard to pull off. If like that makes sense.
Like very cheap. No, you know why I worry about that stuff? Because when they made the Bloodsport figure that I forget which other company made it. It was another third-party company that made it. I think it was Premium Toys or one of those companies made. It wasn't Premium Toys, it was something else. But they made Bloodsport. And so I bought the So-So Toys Bloodsport and I bought the other Bloodsport. And believe it or not, the So-So Toys head sculpt was so much better than that other third-party company figure. But the outfit on the other third party figure was way better than the So-So Toys outfit. So-So Toys took a shortcut, and instead of making a whole suit like the other company did, they gave you a vest and a sweater, pretty much, because that's the type of material, it's like wool. And they give you a sweater to go under the vest to make it seem like it was one piece, but you could tell it's not one piece. I didn't like that about it. The other company though, literally a whole suit. The head sculpt was not good at all. Not as good. Not that it was terrible. It's just not as good. So I am displaying obviously both, but I have the So-So Toys one with the head sculpt on, and then the other one with the helmet on. That's why I got them both, so I could display both looks. But the So-So Toys wasn't as good as the other one, in my opinion, obviously. MB Dyson in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Luis says maybe no coincidence, but that Blue Beetle is coming out too with this. Yeah, I'm saying that's what I said. They're making them. I don't know, I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's a celebration. I don't know, but it's very random that again, three companies out of nowhere making the same thing. There it is, Thunder Toys. Thank you, my friend. Yes, that's what it was, Thunder Toys. So Thunder Toys, Bloodsport is better. The suit is better than Soso Toys' suit, but Soso Toys' head sculpt is way better than the Thunder Toys one. Yeah, it was Thunder Toys. Thank you guys. SJC, haven't seen you. Welcome. Welcome. Let's see. So yeah, so I am happy that we're gonna see some random stuff. I don't know if you guys know, some of you may know. Hot Toys was doing a lot of anime in the beginning. You know, when they first started getting licensed, they started with a lot of Japanese stuff, which I own still. I have a lot of that beginning stuff. And sometimes I wish that they did get, you know, into, and again, I was buying this stuff just because it was from Hot Toys. It wasn't like I was watching these anime shows and stuff like that. Like one of them is called The Friend. If you guys know, I don't know if it's a manga, I don't know if it's some type of, you know, anime, but it was called The Friend. And I bought two of them. Again, it was like 3-4 different looks for the characters. So I bought two. And they were very big on anime at one point, Hot Toys. So did you ever know that?
No, I didn't really know. I mean, I knew they did the like the military stuff and stuff like that, but I didn't know too much that they did anime. But that's a good point. You know, them doing this line, they might be opening up, you know, stuff for other anime stuff. So I'd be down for that, because there's certain things that, you know, I watch that would be cool if they did make.
You know, one thing I really wish that they did, like a really good line, whether it's, you know, diecast or I would obviously a diecast would be amazing, but Mega Man.
That would be
I would love
that'd be insane.
A 1/6 scale diecast Mega Man.
That's crazy.
Oh my god, can you imagine? And like, you know, to make all of them. The dog, I forget the dog's name. Oh my god. What, and the girl's name too? I forget the name. And the doctor. Oh my god, what are the names? I know Dr. Wily was the bad guy, but I don't remember Doctor.
I remember using him in Marvel vs. Capcom too.
Yeah, he was a good character too.
He was.
Let's see. Joker just says the clipboard looks dope. If it was a that's exactly what it looks like. Grasshopper helmets. Yep. The Black Sun is a reboot series of the. Oh, I got you. I got you. Makes sense. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know nothing about anime. I know nothing about that stuff, but I find it cool because it's usually, you know, martial arts related stuff. You know, so that's why I like it. So guys, we have Loki. Okay, TVA Loki is finally out. I'm gonna start right away with you, Flavio. What do you think of this figure? How do you think it looks? How do you feel about the different styles, the different ways you could display him? What do you think of all the accessories? What do you think of it in general, my friend?
Well, I think it's a really, really dope piece. I like it. I loved the Loki series, just starting off with that. I think it was so far, you know, probably one of the best Marvel series that they have released recently. They have a good story going on with that. You know, how we got to see the time traveler all the way at the end. You got to see Kang and understand all the stuff with, you know, the multiverse stuff that we're going to be seeing in the next phase. But these characters were really, really good. I loved Tom Hiddleston in the series. I think, you know, he's always a good actor. Like, he is really good at playing Loki. He's quirky, he's funny, you know, serious when he needs to be. He's always mischievous, and he got into a lot of trouble with the TVA. And it's a really, really cool package that they throw in here. You get what's her name, the little Time, is it Miss Time or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I know.
You get the
computer.
You get the computer that's actually made from a track, you know.
Yeah.
Just a lot of cool stuff in the time period as well that you got to see in it. But having him with Sylvie is going to be a great pair piece. I think the suit for this, or, you know, the casual shirt, The tailoring is really, really nice. I think
Yeah.
without the jacket, it doesn't
I
bulk.
think Inart made it for them for Hot Toys.
Oh, is that what you heard?
Yeah.
Well, then on that note, I take everything back. But no, seriously, the casual shirt, is nice and tailored. I like the way it looks without the jacket on. It doesn't bulk up the figure too much. So I like the proportions to it because, if the jacket was too big or too bulky, then it would have made him look weird. So I think there's no real complaints that I really have besides, somebody might say those elbow joints or something when you bend him, but you already know what it is. It's a figure. I love that.
I was literally just gonna say, I wonder who's crying about the non-seamless elbows right now.
Yeah. I like I love that accessory piece, that neck. I think it's like a neck collar.
Yes.
I think that if I was to get this piece, which I don't really know if I am right now, I didn't pick up Sylvie, but I think that would be like the way that I would display him. For some reason, I just really like that accessory piece. But yeah, it's a dope release. I love the head sculpt as well. I mean, I feel like I didn't even explain that. The head sculpt, I really, really like it. I like it more compared to that Endgame Loki head sculpt. I didn't like how slick back the hair was on that Endgame one. And I like how this one, has more volume to it. It has those soft, pieces on the back. So you're not really going to have problems with articulation or anything like that and displaying it. But I wonder how this would look on that body if somebody was to do that. But dope piece.
On which body? Oh, you're talking about with the helmet, the last one that came out, the last Loki.
Because I liked that one, but I think only with the helmet on. I wasn't too much of a fan with it off.
See, I have mine displayed with the helmet off because I have him as that last scene when he had the mouthpiece on.
Well,
so that's the only reason why. But and because I have the original Lokis, from the original Avengers, I have like 3 of them. So that's why I didn't really need him with the helmet on. But I understand that a lot of people, this is their first Loki, so this is why they had to have him as the God mode, which is my question for MB Dyson. Do you only like him as a god dressed in his original, green and black suit, or do you just not like him at all? Luis says new Loki looks good, and that for it is that all? Yeah, no, it's not that bad. Right. But I think they ruined that figure with that hair because of the helmet.
It was just and then they had to do it because I guess if they wanted to make it, pop on the head sculpt like they did with the foam and all that, that's just the way it had to be.
Joker J says Loki has had some great looks over the years, and we've never gotten even one of them. Well, another question for you, Flavio. How would you display this guy? This minutes.
Well, scroll through the pictures again, but I really like these effects as well. But he just comes with a lot of good accessories. He comes with so many good pieces. He comes with he comes with that. Look at the time thing that Sylvie comes with as well that you can put down. He comes with the 2 daggers. I think I would definitely keep the coat on though, just to start out.
See, here's my thing. This is why I ask you this question.
But I don't know. There's just so many ways.
So the reason why I'm asking you is because so Mojo says you guys are so very positive about these 2 releases and it's a breath of fresh air. Well, what's happening is people are kind of turning on Marvel because if you think about it, what are the figures right now at this moment that are like, that Sideshow can't get rid of right now? It's all Marvel. So people are justifying getting turned off by Marvel figures because of that. If you pay attention, that's exactly what's happening. Everybody suddenly is, it's Marvel is over flooding the market. It's too much Marvel, blah, blah, blah. And that's what's happening. there is absolutely nothing wrong with either figure. But
Right.
what do people do? Oh, well, I'm not getting that, so I have to trash it because if I say it's good, I'm not getting it, then why am I talking about it? You know what I mean? So you guys got to like understand where these negative comments come from. What is so wrong? Number one, Loki is such a loved character.
I
That's
love
number
the
one.
show so much.
Right. So he's a loved character as it is. Apparently the first series did very well because they're doing a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So he's a great actor. He plays the role very, very well, which is why people love him so much.
Yeah.
So for anybody to say anything bad, and the same thing you were saying about the amount of accessory, and again, this is just Loki. We didn't even get into Sylvie, today. We did in the past, but not today. But even her, she's great. She comes with plenty of stuff, a lot of different things. You could have, display her with the cloak, without the cloak. She's got a bunch of accessories too. So does he. So my thing is, what is there about the figure that's so bad? What's so bad? The head sculpt's trash? No. The accessories are trash? No. The jacket sucks? No. The body sucks? No. What is it? What is it about the figure that's so negative? That's not so negative. That's so bad. That's so terrible. Nothing. But again, you have to understand where these negative comments come from.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you'll realize if somebody's BSing or not. You know what I mean? Like, why do even if I didn't like it, you know what I mean? I don't have to hate on it.
Right.
You always, I at least like to point out what's good and what's bad. Why not? But I'm not just going to sit there and, oh, well, that's trash. I don't want, there's no need, there's no need. At the end of the day, it's art. And to say that somebody's artwork, an art piece that 99% of the people wouldn't be able to do themselves, that's why I can't sit there and bash somebody. If I don't like it, oh, it's not for me, but to say like, oh, it's trash, is it? Never, because I can guarantee you people saying that would never be able to do it themselves, So that's why I don't bash figure. And again, you guys know I love Hot Toys as it is. So I will always love what they do. And it doesn't mean that I will always be okay with what they do, but I just love what they do. I love their figures. I love their product. And so Mike, the reason why I was asking you, Flavio, is because that's my issue right now, right? Which way am I going to display him? So the fact that you brought this up, I was like, that looks cool. I was like,
Yep.
I really need to use that. And again, same thing you said. I was like, but he looks awesome with the jacket too. So I was like, you can't pull this look off with the jacket on, right? Because he doesn't have the jacket on here. So I was like, what the hell am I going to do? How am I going to display him? So I decided he's going to have no jacket on. Even this look is sick.
Yeah.
How the knives are floating, that's sick. So I'm going to have him like this, probably holding a flame, holding the flame knife, this one.
Right.
Probably use the bear knife, which is this one. No, not that one. Where is it? Where is it? The actual.
I like that. I like that too. Like where Sylvie's.
This one that goes tucked into the back of his like he's got the little thing in the back, the little knife holster in the back.
Mm-hmm.
The sheath or whatever they call it. So I'm gonna have this inside of that, and him holding the flame. See, like that, and then him holding the flame, which is supposed to be the same sword, obviously. So holding that, because that flame's, look at that. How badass is that?
Yeah, that's cool.
That. Yeah, so I'm definitely doing a flame in one hand, this in the other hand, the collar on his neck, and this piece here, obviously, the computer and everything else around him, but this piece here at the bottom of the base as well. The little flame thing, that thing looks really, really nice.
Yeah.
Where are you? This thing here. This one. How cool is that?
Yeah, I like that piece too.
It looks like it. No, it looks like it's like the flame is like actually really starting right there. Like it's insane. So I love this little effect. I'm gonna put that all around his base. But that's what I've decided. If you were to get it, if you decided, you know what, I'm gonna get this figure. How do you think you would display it?
Well, if I got this guy, I would definitely have to get Sylvie. So I would have Sylvie somehow incorporated in the display. And for me, I like to try to go as much as like how it was in the show. So, at first they didn't really get along and whatnot. And, you see here in this picture, they finally banded together to, you know, uh, set their differences aside and, work together and finally becoming a team. But I like the mischievous part of Loki where, he wanted to ride solo and whatnot. So he has a ton of weapons here. I think, I think so. Ultimately, I'd ride with the jacket on because I think at that time period he had the jacket on still when he was trying to escape and running around because he was already caught at that point because the jacket says variant on the back.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so at that point he was already captured, and they had a real eye on him, his every move. They were watching him. So I somehow would have the that little time thing with the computer in the display somehow. Sylvie maybe apprehending him with her sword or something, because she had a really nice blade too, that blue sword.
Right.
And
yeah, their accessories are really nice. That's the thing. They're
I'd
very,
have him with the collar though, and that sucks though
Uh-huh.
because you can't do it with the jacket. So I'm trying to
Exactly.
really like figure out which.
That's my issue. And hopefully, eventually I'll get a second one just to have them on with the jacket on. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because that's a really classy look, and that's why
It is.
I'm torn between the two looks. Just to have them like this.
That's sick.
Just no, like this. Look
Like
at
with
that.
his
How
hands in
classy
his
is-
pocket.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how classy is that?
I
So,
like that a lot.
so that's why I want to get a second one. And even this, look at that, just to hold him the daggers like that. Like
Right.
I would love that. To just put on more stuff on him, more accessories on him. But so I'm hoping to get a second one eventually. We'll see what happens. I have a feeling that these figures are going to be, very cheap eventually. You'll be able to get them. They're not going to be sold out by any means. Even though Sylvie right now says, was it Sylvie or Loki? I think it was Loki. Says,
Said, yeah.
no, who's waitlisted? It's
It
Sylvie.
was Loki. I thought it was Loki. Yeah.
Is it Loki? Yeah. So one of them is waitlisted. I think.
I believe it's Loki.
Yeah. So it might be Loki. Again, I don't think it's true by any means. So we'll see what happens, but I don't think that he's sold out or running out, or I don't think so at all. So this is a good point here because this is I feel like where people at least in the community that are influential to people's making choices about buying and stuff like that. I think this is how they should speak on certain things. Again, you're free to do whatever the hell you want, but the issue is exactly what Mojo says. It comes off negative. Like, why are you bashing something just because you're not getting it, or just because you don't like it as much as you like something else?
Right.
You know what I mean? Just because you don't like something, it doesn't make it trash. And when you say this is trash, you're pretty much saying that and putting that into everybody else's head. You know what I mean? Because people look up to you maybe, or they they take your opinions into consideration, or they look up to you to make choices and decide on what to buy. So that's why it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good to be bashing things just because you're not getting it, just because you're not interested in it. You know what I mean? Just because you don't like it. There are people who watch you who love these characters. So that's why I'm saying it makes you look bad, because these people come watch you hoping that you give them a positive a message about the figure, a positive a positive reason, something positive for them to say, you know what, I'm glad I like these characters, I'm glad I love these characters. So when you're talking like that, oh, this is trash, this is garbage, oh, I'm not getting this, look at this is it bothers a lot of people. It's not like, oh my God, I can't believe it, but it's like, oh man, like I really thought that this figure was going to be. So that's why I don't do it. I will point out the bad always. I will say what's good about it always, but I will not just sit there and be like, oh, this garbage. Again, I love Hot Toys. I always have. I probably always will. But it doesn't mean that I can't be critical about the things that they do that are bad. I will always be upfront and honest about everything that they do because, like I said before, they don't owe me anything and I don't owe them anything. So I'm a customer and I'm allowed to say if they're doing something bad, just like anybody else. But it's how you go about it. You know what I mean? That's the only issue I think. Remember, consider the source. We're all grown adults. Exactly. It's 100% true right there. You know, just because somebody doesn't like it doesn't mean that you're not allowed to like it. Doesn't mean that you're not allowed to love it. Doesn't mean that something's wrong with you for liking it. Doesn't mean that there's that you have mental issues, that you're not normal because you like, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that. It's just people have different tastes. Everybody's different. Not everybody likes the same thing. Just because 10,000 people like something doesn't mean the whole world likes it. You know what I mean? So always remember that. Just because you hear somebody bashing something doesn't make them right about the product and you wrong. And that's what happens a lot of the time. How do you feel when you hear stuff like that in the community? Because you watch people. So how does that affect you, if in any way? Are you ever like, oh man, like look at these guys talking about this, or like are you like just whatever about it?
It's kind of weird because it's a multi answer now, because now I stream with you, and before I used to just watch like everybody else would, and just watching as a viewer, anybody on any outlet for once in the 1/6 community, when I watch people and talk about like a certain line or movie or a trilogy that they didn't like or something of so sort like that, I kind of just listen to what all the opinions of everybody they say, but at the end of the day, I'm like, if that was something that I liked, I kind of would like laugh. Like I'd be like, no way, like how could you say that, this is bad? Like, I would just, that's just me. Like if I like something, I'm gonna stick with that always. But now as being on here and just giving my straight opinion, I'm gonna be 100% honest on things that I do and don't like, just like you said. Just for example, that announcement that came in, Riders thing, like I have no idea about that. When that gets announced, I'm probably not gonna buy it, like 100% honest, because I have no, I don't know what it is like, so I'm not gonna speak on it. But if it looks good, I'll say that, I'll say what I can say just as a viewer and looking at how the figure is. But, for something like this, like Marvel, it's so mainstream. I feel like a lot of the times when, you hear people complaining about certain lines that are mainstream, so to say, that most people generally would like, it's just because it's not in their fan base. It's not something that they would like. So they feel like, the Avengers, movies would be better than the Loki series, which is like, yeah, say what you want, but at the end of the day, don't you want to see what expansion Marvel has done, to these characters after, Endgame and whatnot. So I just enjoy the ride. I like the shows for what they are. I'm not going to say that She-Hulk was better than Loki. Obviously, I rate them on how I like them, but I'm never going to bash, something if it looks good, you know what I mean? Just because I'm not going to get it or something like that.
So you pretty much don't listen. You just listen to what they say, but you don't let it affect you, deciding on what you're going to collect.
No, absolutely not. If it did, it'd be affecting, how I act on an everyday basis. It affect what I put in my body. If I listen to everybody, it would affect.
Well, no, I mean
what I do with my money. You know what I mean? Like,
I mean in the community. I don't mean like on your regular daily life. I mean like when you watch a show, like a stream, somebody's streaming, and you hear them bashing, figure, oh, this is not good. This is bad because of this, blah blah blah. What usually goes through your mind when you're hearing stuff like that about a figure that you may or may not like?
Like I said, I just listen to the opinions of what people have to say, but then, in my head, I'm just like, why, if it's something that I like this, like, you know, if people are saying bad things about this Loki series or these release, then Joker J. If they're talking bad about this release, then it's clearly a show that you didn't get into and you didn't like for what it was. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed, the episodes that came out and got to see the little character development throughout it and, the little Easter eggs for, the following phase. So I just feel like I don't really listen to what, people have to say at the end of the day. Sometimes I think people, when they say bad things about stuff, it's just because, like you said, they just want to make a reason to,
You have to justify them
yeah,
not
yeah,
getting this product. You have to. And
right,
the easiest way to do it is I don't like it. The moment
right,
you say you don't like it, guess what? I don't like it, so I'm not gonna buy it.
right.
That's it. That's the
Like
easiest way to go ahead.
it's weird because like for me, like I love this figure. I like it. Like, and probably for 90% or 99% of hot toy releases, I love. So in theoretically, if I was to get this for free, I would not be complaining.
Right.
So I'm choosing not to buy this because right now in my mind, I do not know if I want to give space to the Loki series in conjunction with the rest of my collection.
Right.
That's how I'm taking me not purchasing it. Well, you just heard me say all these good things about it because if in a weird way this went on 50% off and I'm like, I'm not getting anything else at the moment, why wouldn't I get this? You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I just don't really bash things because it's like I would want every single release. So
Right.
at the end of the day, I can't say nothing bad about Hot Toys. I don't know.
Yeah,
The only bad things that I could say about them is when they make misses on like
well, you're always
why did they do this versus that way?
correct,
Like, or
which is
with this
critical.
material choice.
It's critical. That's it. It's very fair. But it
Like
doesn't mean
2099, let's just put it that way. 2099
go
Spider-Man.
ahead.
The
Yeah, go ahead.
whys on that, why they do it this way and whatnot. And by the way, I watched the movie. It was a 10 out of 10. And you heard what we said about the 2099 figure. And I'm probably gonna get it because the VGM one doesn't make sense with that mile. So
Right.
that's just me crazy in my mind. Do what you want with your money, but I do not like as bad as that figure is, bro. Like, I'll probably still get it. Like, if that's something that I want to get at that point, like, you know what I mean? It's just you have to take it with a grain of salt. And if you like it, buy it. That's just all you have
Right.
to do. Like,
Right.
forget about everything else.
And back to Nathan's comment, I think that, believe it or not, I think that 2099 Spider-Man is actually going to be a nice figure. It's not
Yeah.
going to be, it's not going to be your typical hot toy. No, by any means. It's not even a, regular hot toys body. But just so you know, not you personally, but you guys, that figure is going to be, it's going to be nice in hand. I can tell you that right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be different than what we're all used to. That's why everybody's bugging out. But you have to be open-minded to a certain, doesn't mean you have to go buy it just because, Hot Toys made it. Absolutely not. But if you're a collector and you like stuff like that and you like different things, you got to be open-minded to a certain extent. Again, if you don't like it, you don't like it. What are you going to do? You can't
Right.
force yourself to like something you don't like or to buy something you don't like. But what I mean being open-minded is in the sense of being open-minded to the company. You know what I mean? You don't have to support everything they do, but you don't have to bash something that they made that you don't necessarily like.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, just be open-minded. Like, oh, the figure, I don't like it, but it's not, oh, it's crap. I even said, like, what the hell's going on? But then I started thinking about it and I was like, you know what? I was like, all you could do is wait and see.
Yep.
If you don't have it in hand, you can talk all the smack you want. And you'll never know because you'll never have it in hand. You know what I mean? So that's why
And
you can't really be so.
on a tangent from this Loki, what I'm so excited about that 2099 Spider-Man is that it's going to be one of the very few 6 scale figures that you can just that is going to be very well articulated, and you can just set and forget. You know what I mean? Like you can just leave it in the display how you want it,
Right.
posed, and you're not going to have to worry about it because it is not so hot toyish in a way, but it is
Right.
like, you know what I mean?
And that's the thing. I think
That's you got to look at the bright side on everything. That's how I
correct.
feel.
So the reason why at first I was like, what the hell's going on? But again, I was just skeptical. I'm like, all right. So the reason why I'm excited about this now after the fact is because it's going to be the first of its kind. That's
Right.
the very first time that you're going to get, we don't know what's happening in the future. We don't know if they're ever going to reuse that body. But as of now, that is the very first time you're going to get this style of hot toys in your collection, if you decide to get it, obviously. So that's what's exciting to me. That, to me, is more exciting, believe it or not, than that Wonder Woman, that 300 limited edition Wonder Woman. And I'm going to tell you why. How many rooted Wonder Womans have we gotten so far? At least more than 2.
Right.
At least more than 2, right?
Yep.
How many of those type of figures have we gotten? How many of those bodies, how many of those luminous effect bodies specifically looking like that, like a Marvel Legend body have we ever gotten from Hot Toys? At a 1/6 scale? Never. So that's why, again, I was just like everybody else. What the hell is this? What are they making? Why does this look so cheap? But remember, it's Hot Toys. It may look cheap in pictured, but in hand, it could be a different world. And that's what I'm hoping for. What were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say, like, the one thing that is crazy, though, like the whys, the questions that you ask yourself is like, I did go watch the movie. It was dope. And looking at the silhouette of the character of 2099, just me looking as a consumer, I don't know, right? Like at the end of the day, I don't know how to tool a figure from top to bottom. I don't know what it takes beginning to end of a project. That's probably the best way that they could see that they can make the figure with visible joints from top to bottom. On screen, it looked like there was a possibility that you could have made a suit, maybe something like of that sort, right? Something thin,
Well,
like
that's
the
the
Miles
thing.
suit.
Well, that's
But
the thing. This was one of the issues in the community. People, I know somebody specifically commented on one of my posts and said something like they should have made a costume for him. It wasn't about Hot Toys not being capable of making a costume for the figure.
right,
It wasn't about that. We all know that they're able to do everything and anything they want to make.
oh yeah,
Period. It's not about if they can make it, it's when they can make it.
when
That's it, right? So we all know the fact that they already made a 2099 to begin with says everything. So it's not like they couldn't do it, but in their plans and in their heads and whatever they designed, and obviously to be, because you can't, at the end of the day, here's the thing. You cannot even blame Hot Toys for the design of 2099 Spider-Man in that movie. They did not choose to have that character be made that way. All they're doing is giving you that character in 1/6 scale, exactly how you see it in the movie. So it's not even Hot Toys' fault. You know what I mean? What they could have done was, we don't want to make this figure. But why would they? It's money in their pocket. You just because some of us may not like it doesn't mean nobody's gonna like it.
right,
You know what I mean? So they have to make a product, just period, because they have to. Whatever is in their contracts and their plans, whatever, they're making the product.
right. And I mean, just to be reaching theoretically, who out there is gonna make a better 2099 suit? Like a 2099 silhouette, like, because at the end of the day, if they do it that way with visible joints and everybody else below them did, what are you gonna say? You know what I mean?
That's the thing. So that's why it was never about, oh, Hot Toys, can't do it right or can't. No, it has nothing to do with that. That was the way that they thought that figure was going to work out best for whatever they were going for, which was articulation first and foremost. Because that thing is going to move everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. You could put him like
No, literally,
and just
no,
leave
you
him like
the,
that.
the articulation is going to be insane, and that's why you can't be so mad about the body because of the fact that it's a Spider-Man, and it needs to articulate as much as possible. What do we complain about usually when it comes to Spider-Man? Those
He
suits.
can't articulate. His suit
Well,
is
not only
creasing.
that, the suits they crease up, they get ruined, they overstretch, they start ripping if you constantly have them, posed.
That just goes to show that you'll never really be happy or satisfied. Like that's just how
Correct,
humans
and
are.
that's the thing. People will always complain about anything.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you give them a topic, they'll complain about anything.
It's natural. It's just natural
Correct,
instinct.
correct. That's why Hot Toys will never please anybody. You as a person will never please anybody. Everybody. It's unrealistic, right? It's unrealistic. So that's why, I am the way I am. Specifically with certain things. So this figure here, there is absolutely nothing wrong. And again, having this right after that Loki that a lot of people disliked, again, like Flavio said, because of the hair and how it looked, and just it wasn't a nice looking head sculpt. The figure was great. It was the suit was amazing. The accessories great. The head sculpt, no, not even the head sculpt. The hair was the only downfall. Again, it was only because of the helmet. This, like you mentioned earlier, so much different. This is so much better. This head sculpt is so much better than the one that than the Endgame Loki. So for anybody to say, "Oh, this is bad," and like MB Dyson said, "Who asked for this?" Nobody's asking you to buy it. So what are you talking about? That's a huge problem. It's a huge problem. Black Thumb Cruz, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. Let's see who else is here that I missed. See, Bad Boy for Life says, I feel Star Wars figure are a great figure, but I don't collect them, but never would talk bad about them. Big Marvel. Exactly. No, it's just about it's all about what people like. There's nothing wrong with liking what you like. The problem is, again, when you hear somebody bashing something, it's their justification to why they're not getting it. Because again, what is the easiest way to dismiss something? I don't like it.
Right.
Done. You don't need to ask me ever again. If I tell you I don't like it, I don't like it. Oh, but why? I don't like it. That's it. Easiest way to dismiss anything. So that's what you got to be careful with that stuff. Just because somebody says, I don't like it, that's their problem. That's their choice. They're allowed to not like it. But don't let people who don't dislike certain things affect you and make you feel like you don't like them as well, just because you look up to them, just because you watch them, just because you trust them, just because you believe what they say. So that's what I'm talking about. Peyton in the house. What's going on, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got Pablo in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. David says, bro, it's not happy to record a bad one unboxing today, but I still love Yeah, what happened? Tell us so they could know what you're talking about with your figure. Let's see. Nathan says, typical collector, even me sometimes. One day after Spider-Man sells out on its own.
Yup. Yo, literally.
You're not even kidding.
Yo, dead ass.
2099 is actually shaped like animation. The Miles
That's crazy.
is in a suit, looks like string bean. Like a string bean. This guy. Yeah. Carlos in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. You finally made it. TX Boy in the house. How are you, my friend? All I know is VGM 2099 is a closer to that figure is beautiful. That figure is so classy. It looks gorgeous. Those colors. The only downside for me is that the suit, the moment you bend that suit is so thin, it like creases immediately. That's why my figure. Oh yeah, my figure is stiff as a board right now. Like the elbows are not even like slightly bent at all. They're straight as an arrow. Just because I don't want any creasing on that I love that suit. That suit is beautiful.
I want to get it too, but dang, I don't want to just leave it like that.
I bought 3 of those figures, and I sold the other 2, and it took me forever. And look, they're still up for pre-order for retail on Sideshow. It's crazy. I would have thought that would have been sold out forever. Beauty is in the brown eye. The brown eye. Frank in the house. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. You finally made it. Guys, this guy saw he went to see the Flash movie yesterday, and he told me what happens in it.
Oh, don't.
Let me know if you guys want to know the whole plot, and I'll tell you right now.
Hell no.
Imagine.
Click.
No, but he did tell me what happened, and I'm telling you right now, if what he said is true, guys, you guys are gonna be blown away. Because when he told me, I was like, "Oh, that sounds too like crazy."
Yo, Fab.
What?
The water beam.
Oh, the shaking.
So many figures.
It's like, oh my god.
Don't
Look,
you dare.
That's the thing. That's what he said. He said there's like tons of stuff. Like stuff. He's
Oh
like,
my
you
goodness.
don't he goes, you don't even know. And I was like, oh my god. So
I want to go watch it so bad. I'm
I
trying.
wish we could let me tell you something. If the one thing that I would have loved to come out of lockdowns when the virus was going around would have been to get movie theater movies at home. I don't care. I would pay the $20 for the movie,
Yep.
but to get them at home.
Yep.
I don't care. Charge me full price for the movie, $30. Even if you can charge me $35, but I want to be able to watch it at home.
That was good.
That would
was
have
a
been
cool
nice.
thing.
You know. Nathan, I'll just wait for the in our Spidey 2099. Good luck. That's gonna come after your fourth Harry Potter figure. Commander Crocodile, how are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. We got let's see who else we got in here. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm
Come on,
trying
guys.
to go watch. I was
Come
gonna go this weekend, but I can't. So I'm trying to go the following weekend if I can to go see that.
Yeah, he went to see the early screening. The Flash punches someone in the face and runs away. Imagine.
Man,
All right, guys.
that gives the whole movie away.
Exactly. That's like his whole. That's like his whole life story. He punched somebody in the face. All right, guys. So next, we haven't spoken on what do you call it, on third parties in a while. So we got some.
I saw that earlier.
So here's the thing with this, guys. So this is done by RoboSend. I don't know who they are, right? But this is it looks like it's licensed by Hasbro. I don't know if this is supposed to be from the new movie. It looks like it might be. I'm not sure, but I'm looking to see if this thing is supposed to like transform or anything, but it's not.
Is it diecast by any means or anything?
I don't know. I don't know. I just saw this today. It says,
what scale is it like?
oh yeah, it is from the new movie.
Is it
Optimus
112?
Prime Robot Performance Edition. What is Robot Performance Edition? I don't even know what that means. Let's see. So, oh my God.
What?
$930.
What? Get out of this screen quick.
Wait, why? No, I told you this is not your typical like third party thing.
Who would?
Wait, this is crazy. What is this? Oh, create
Zoom in.
thrilling
I
action.
can't see this.
Wait, so you can make this thing. So this is like the original Optimus Prime that came out that like transforms.
Really?
So this one you can make them do things on the app, I guess.
No.
Yeah, look at this.
What? Like the one that transforms?
Yes, look, create thrilling action, share fun. So you could tell them to do certain things like the one
damn, but he looks more real than that one. Like, because that other one was
it's a different design. The other one's more animated, right?
Right.
This is from the new movie, so it looks different. But $930. I'm sorry, my friend. You
think Hot Toys is gonna touch that at all?
See, the fact that they got into that Transformers Black Panther, I think they could. It wouldn't be the first time they make Transformers. They've made 2 Transformers. They made Optimus Prime, Starscream version, and they made an Optimus Prime that was Megatron version by Hot Toys.
Wow.
Right. The Megatron version was an overseas release only. The Optimus Starscream version was the worldwide version only. And so it's not, out of this world for them to, acquire the license and make these things. And again, if they decide to go with Transformers, the fact that they're making these, this Black Panther Transformer figure, that means that they can get, full blown Transformers. The ones that they made previously, the ones I just mentioned, they didn't transform at all. They were just straight 1/6 scale figures. But they didn't transform at all. If they're doing Transformers, for that comic book thing, it could mean that they can get into Transformers, but does it mean that they're going to transform? Absolutely not. They could just give you the figures like they did before without transforming, or they could give you the full Transformer. Like they're working on these animal transforming figures. You got the first one we got was that Black Panther one. So are they capable? Again, like I said, they're capable of everything. They're capable of everything, literally everything. It's just, do they bother? Is it worth it for them to bother with it? That's
Right.
That's what they got to decide. Well, would you buy the Transformers if they got into the line?
Who? Hot Toys?
Yeah.
Stop asking me.
You
Of
would?
course, absolutely.
Anybody in the
Dude, because I mean, I would definitely get it, but I wish they would definitely go the extra mile and like do die cast and like make sure that it can transform and stuff. That would be crazy. That would be like the ultimate thing. But yeah, just like a version of Optimus Prime like that and the new Primal guy like from the movie. Yeah, I'd be in on that.
The Thor says, I paid $20 to see local on FabsFigures. You're so cheap all the time. Now I see why your figure was held up for 4 months. Unreal. You probably didn't want to pay full shipping. Unbelievable. Imagine. Oh my god. Joker Dre. The Thor, I'll pay him your oh man, you guys are unbelievable. Is this by YOLO? Who's YOLO? I don't know. This says it's by Robosen. I don't know. Robosen Transformers, Rise of the Beast. That figure looks nice though, but 930.
That's a lot. That's steep.
I don't think so, but I can guarantee you it's gonna be an insane figure. Just you wait. Wait till you start seeing it on like YouTube and stuff. You're gonna be like, oh, that's insane. Joker J. Art of Figure Dimensions. How are you, my friend? Thank you for being here. I don't think there's a third party with that. No, it's definitely licensed. It says it on there. It's licensed. That's why at that price, I don't think it would be on this website if it was at that price, They'll be like, oop, Optimus, go to work for me.
Yo, literally.
Gonna transform into pre-order payment. Yeah, imagine. Hot Toys Transformers were decent for, yeah, exactly. Like mine right now, a little I think the joints a little the hip joints are a little loose.
Wobbly.
Yeah, like not so sturdy. But I actually got both versions. I didn't even know the other one existed, and I got that Megatron version like probably over a year after the Starscream version because I didn't even know about it. And again, it was a overseas exclusive only. Louis says, "Pass for me on Transformer anything with the word." This guy, he's gonna get canceled. You live in California, you better be careful. Let's see.
He's gonna get canceled.
3-0's got nailed there. This is 3-0 is very good, but this is not 3-0. This is another company. Yeah, this is Robos and Transformers, but it is licensed, guys. It's 100% licensed.
I mean, I wonder if with that price point, are they gonna do more than just him?
Well, so we gotta wait and see. I don't know.
That's another good question because if you're gonna make that one figure that expensive, how many are you doing in the line?
Well, that animated one was about $800 too.
Yeah, but that one, dude, like that one freaking
transforms, yeah.
And he freaking walked, like he danced for Christ, for crying out loud.
And he talks, yeah.
Yeah, like that. He paid he could pay rent at that point.
He could pay rent.
Like,
did Hot Toys make Transformers a long time ago? Yeah, only two, Peyton. They made, like I said, Starscream version and Megatron version of Optimus Prime, both exactly the same figures, just two different versions. One you mount Megatron's like weapons on him, and then the Starscream you get Starscream's wings and his gun, not his gun, his head, his like ripped off head. As it was I think it was a Sideshow exclusive or something like that. Joker J says Transformers, one word to learn. Transformers, you guys. So yeah, guys, this is a beautiful, beautiful figure. I like the figure a lot. I don't like it for that price. We got another Transform. Oh, this Pacific Rim. I've never seen. Did you ever see these movies? I've never seen these movies at all, but they look cool.
No, it's always that one type of movie where I'm just like, oh man, it looks so good. And for some reason, I always scroll right by it and watch like a movie that I watched 20 times
I am
already.
the same exact way.
But I want to watch it. Like I've seen like bits and trailers of it. Like I just never, I'm not a chancer.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's like when you want me, like if I want to just relax and chill, like I don't want to like have to focus on anything. You know what I mean? Like I want to have the movie playing in the background, and like it's usually something I already saw.
Yep.
But I do want to see other movies. It's just like I don't want to sit there and have to like pay attention. You know what I mean? So that's why I haven't watched it. But I think it's up to 3 already, either 2 or 3 movies already. Pacific Rim. I forget. Somebody made these figures too. I don't remember who it was. I think it was a third-party company made these.
That was really dope, though. That's crazy. Like the detail on this guy.
No, they're cool. They're really nice. They're nice robots.
I love the weathering on all the pieces, the metal.
Yeah, no, it looks cool. Definitely cool.
Okay. Oh, you see this guy's legs?
Yeah.
Right here. That's how Zeb's legs are.
Yeah, I saw. Yeah.
So like I don't know if Hot Toys can do like a leg like that, but
of course, it's just design. It's a piece of shape, it's a mold.
Right.
So you just gotta mold it. That's why Hot Toys gets paid the big bucks. Or you think we pay $315 a figure for no reason?
Yeah, they know exactly what they're doing. There's no way that they can't make a character.
Of course, exactly. Luis says, I also
wow,
unbelievable. This is what you do to your beers, do your Bud Light every day of the week. Oh man, and you're a double fister, so you do 2.
Yeah, he'd be like Stone Cold and
Peyton says they could make Transformers again since the mech Black Panther. Yes, well, so that's the thing. The Transformers that they're making now for that mech stuff is a full Transformer. The Transformers that they made before that were branded Transformers, like by Hasbro, they didn't transform. They were just straight plastic figures. I mean, they were nice figures, but straight plastic. So that would be nice if we get full Transformers from Hot Toys. Oh my God, it would be expensive. I'll tell you that right now. Look at how pricey that mech Black Panther is already. So that whole line, if they continue, that whole line is going to be very pricey. I'll tell you that right now. Because remember, it's die-cast too. The Thor says, Cobra, sometimes they feel like you guys. See, I haven't seen the movie Commander Crook. I want to see that movie.
Yeah.
See, there's a second one. Yeah, I definitely need to. Let's hit that like button. Yes, please, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, my friend, for pushing the likes for me. If you like giant mechs, massive. Yeah, no, I saw like I remember the commercials and when the movie was out. But I just, for some reason, I just never sat down and watched it. I don't know. And I love robots. I love stuff like this. The Power Rangers, like Megazords. I've always loved this stuff, but for some reason, I just can't sit down and watch it. Would you buy something like this?
If I was into it, I mean.
But do you like robots? Like just?
Oh yeah. I like I said, I like Transformers. I like Warhammer type stuff, like all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Warhammer.
I like sci-fi just in general. Like, if it's
remember,
good, it's good.
Mech Aleka. What?
Okay, Jambi.
What the hell?
Mecha high, mecha high.
I know. I was like, what the hell is he talking about? We should do movie nights in Discord. I told you guys, I'm trying to figure out. I don't know. Nobody ever told me, so that's why I left it alone. I don't know if
Oh, in Discord, it's probably possible there, right?
Well, I don't. I have a Discord account. I've never used it. I don't know how to use it. But I told you guys I want to do that. But I don't know if Skype is best to have like a bunch of people, or I don't know what good program is. But I told you guys I want to do that. I want to do that at least one time. But again, I don't know which program would work. As soon as somebody
160.
lets me know which program, I'll send out I'll put out a post in the group, and then have you guys sign up, and then I'll obviously whenever the date is, I'll send out the email of the stream or whatever, and then we'll do it. So, but you guys gotta help me out.
1/6 Evolution movie night.
When are we doing? Yeah, no, I'm telling you, that's the only thing I need. You guys tell me which streaming service I could use that's obviously free, and that I could have a ton of people on, and we'll do it as soon as possible.
Yeah,
I
we
think
still
it'd be a
have
lot
to
of
watch American Psycho too, bro.
fun. Yeah, I haven't seen that movie ever.
Yeah, we gotta definitely.
No, we don't hit buttons around here. We smash that like button. Thank you, my friend.
Absolutely.
Discord is I never use. I have an account, but I don't know. I feel like it's like overwhelming. I don't know what to do in it. That sounds good. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, it's happening. It's 100% happening. Fabs Movie Nights episode 1. Can you imagine? That'd be sick.
Wow. It has a ring to it.
Yeah, it's sick. Movie night with via Fabi. I'll bring the but no, thank you. Keep it.
He said no, thank you. We're not thirsty.
We can all hold hands. Unreal. No, you could keep the beer. You could keep your double fisted beer, so you don't have to hold my hands.
He probably has one of those beer hats.
Oh my god! And then, guys, last but not least, just because, we had to get into it. Last but not least, so this beauty. So I've been a fan of these figures for a long time. They've been around for a long time, for like years. They make like certain like real people characters, like they've made Jean-Claude Van Damme. They've made crazy characters over the years, but they changed their faces to this. Right? Let me show you guys a close up.
Yeah, what is this?
So this is Damn Toys. They've been
John
making
Wick?
these. John Wick. Yep. So they've been making these figures for a very long time, like these funny looking.
They're like their rendition of the character, so to say.
Right. But it's like an animated, like, funny looking thing. But they're really, really cool. I've never bought one. I've never purchased a single one. Every time I wanted to, I'm like, oh, I could do without this figure. And I never bought one, but I've always been really into them. Look at the dog. Look at the bullets going through the
accessories
wall.
are kind of crazy right now, looking at everything.
The what?
The accessories? Everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Riddler, he's got the samurai blade. He's got, look, the bullets going through the wall. This is a sick accessory.
Yeah,
right
I like
here.
that accessory.
This is really nice. That's very smart. Because look, when they display him like covering behind it, it looks so sick. Hold on.
Yo, and somebody could use that for a Neo.
What do you mean for a Neo? Oh,
Like,
true. Yeah,
in
yeah.
a display, right?
That's true too.
Yeah,
As
he
long
has
as you
so
aren't
many,
showing
like,
love and blunder. Yeah, exactly. That movie was trash.
he has like look at all the guns he has. What are those magazines? Bullets.
Joker just says now I gotta join someone. No, if we're able to do it on Instagram or whatever we already have, that's fine. You know what I mean? I just don't know what would be the best for, because I know some of them are limited. Some people use some apps you could only have 4 people, some 10. So I want to be able to have a bunch of people, all at once. It obviously it's gonna be a private stream also. It's not gonna be aired live. So I have to send everybody who's gonna join the link to join, obviously, so that's what I mean. But it'll be a lot of fun. So Discord is better. I was in a 30 people watching box. Oh, okay. So there we go. So Discord,
cool.
I gotta look into that, guys.
That's the way.
Yeah, I gotta look into that. What's popcorn bucket? Gang Hood. Oh, is that who makes the bodies, Luis? The Ford surprise. All right, so I saw this guy and I was like, man, this is really nice. Good looking figure. What do you think of this? Would you ever get something like this?
I don't know. Probably not, just because I'm more of a strickler on accuracy and all the other John Wicks that are out there from other companies. it would make it more difficult for me to prioritize this one over those. But I could see why, somebody would want this if they, are big into like animated, lines already. Oh,
Look,
that's
they
a
give you
cool.
the second. They give you the second head sculpt.
Is that
So you
bloodied,
got-
like a bloodied up head
right?
sculpt?
So he's got all the blood, the markings, and
And
then
look at
this
the
is
chest. The chest too. Like the treasure chest, you get that whole
Oh yeah, with all the this is where all this stuff goes into right here.
right. But
Crazy, right?
I mean, I don't know if it would be something that I would get, but I don't think it's, it doesn't look bad by any means. Like it looks like the suit is tailored properly to the body.
Yeah, no, it's again, I've never owned one, but these figures are always really nice, really fun. They look fun at least. All right, guys. So our favorite segment of the night, booyah. So you want to go first?
Sure. Why not? So for this week,
Can I get it? Can I get it the Aki way? Sure.
That's why I did it that way. I didn't know if you picked it up. I was gonna keep.
As soon as you said it, I went right away.
I was gonna keep going, but I didn't because I was like, I don't know if he knows or.
Sure.
Never.
Don't forget your Bev. Never.
Dude, I really want to go to that guy one day. Like, I want to go to that.
That
bodega.
is the sloppiest food. Can you imagine getting a breakfast made with a red velvet pancake that is made out of pancake batter and crushed velvet cake? Like, you know how much diabetes that is?
Yo, hear me out here. I'm gonna be 100% honest. I am not big on combinations like that. Like the dude's persona and his channel, like the whole thing, that's dope. But like if I went there, I'd probably still get something like somewhat regular. There's some things that are like, okay, that's pretty good. Like, but
you know what people say? That's like when you go to chopped cheese in New York City, like you don't go there. You know what I mean? Like there's
of course not.
Like there's like better spots than that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like it's like I would like to go just to say that I went there or whatever. But when I touch down, I already got my local spot already, and I go to with the same thing every time.
Joker J says, "Guess I'm looking into Discord next time. Y'all gonna want to teach me how to program VCR, a Betamax. All right, go ahead. You go first.
All right. So for this,
a box of Kamen Rider.
Oh my gosh, no. So for this week,
my figure of the week.
my figure of the week is
the Thor's figure of the month is
a 501st Battalion Clone Trooper, and this is always the deluxe way. I picked two of these guys up, so this is just the one that I have with me right now. I picked this guy for my figure of the week next because right now I'm working on my Captain Rex video. I got snips right over there, and I'm gonna do these bad boys next because I think they'll be cool all together with this line. The Clone Wars line is a really big line. And at first I said that I wasn't going to, jump in on it, that I was just going to go like with, Star Wars, the movies and not go so much for the animated shows. But these 501st with the 332nd bucket, stop. Like if you guys watched season 7, they're so dope. This is Ahsoka's army for, people that don't know. I'm sure a lot of you do, but they're just really dope figures. The trooper bodies for the Hot Toys makes, they're nice, sturdy, no problems. I love the weathering on the armor on these guys. So they're just all around dope character, and they come with a lot of nice accessories, nice different weapons. So if you, army build to an extent like I did, I got 2, so I'm probably gonna have one with the bigger gun and then have one with the visor, have Captain Rex. I just wanted to kind of have like a little display there with a lot of the troopers from the battalion. So this is my figure of the week. I'm working on Captain Rex, like I said, so that should be out hopefully later on this weekend, possibly. And these guys will be my next to unbox then.
So you got two. Nice.
Yeah, I got two.
How are you going to display them? You're going to have both orange helmets on, both deluxe helmets on, or you're going to have one blue and one...
I'm not sure yet, because I really do like the 332nd bucket. And just having Ahsoka there, I'm thinking about maybe if I do pop this guy out, I might put the cloak on her,
Right.
And kind of have her like, kind of having her in front of them and getting ready and having them behind them,
Right.
or behind her. But I really, really do love the orange bucket, but I want to have kind of a difference to them. So I don't know. We'll see. They actually, the one that I got when I first got it, it's crazy. But I had a paint defect on the 332nd bucket, actually. So on the back of the helmet, there was like hard, like a small crusted hard speck of that orange paint. And, I emailed Sideshow, and they ended up sending me another bucket. So I have an extra 332nd bucket as well. And I forget what I was planning on doing with that. But yeah, I have an extra bucket. So I have a couple different options that I can use. But I'm really excited to get them out. They were really cool figures. When they were announced and when they were available, they were so easily available. Like they were on Sideshow for so long. But you remember that, Fab, when they were going low stock and everybody was going crazy. I was like, oh hell no. I didn't pick it up at that point. And or what did I do?
I think that was the beginning of their games when they were doing that.
Yeah, that was the beginning of the Blue Screen Wars. That was the beginning. That's what I first that was like 3 or 4 months in, and I was like, oh no, don't tell me this is like this. But yeah, that was a crazy time. And I think I either purchased one and then I ended up going back and purchasing another one, or when that low stock came up, I bought two, and I was just like, you know what, screw it. Like,
this guy, Splaz filling in the empty spaces. This guy,
Joker, don't you worry, don't you wait till you see. It's gonna come into place eventually. Yeah, Thor, actually, I already have the other slab that I have for my two side pieces are in my garage right now. I just need to cut them, and yeah, I need somebody to help me hold the plexiglass slab while I cut it. So it's just been kind of a situation. But my displays, don't worry, they're gonna get elevated here real soon. I'm kind of in a bottleneck right now, but I'm taking a high road here in the next couple months that you'll see.
All right, guys. So my figure of the week, in celebration of Loki being released, I have this guy. Hopefully you guys remember this guy. Bow!
Oh, what? Which version is this?
This is the Social Toys.
Oh man, it looks so good. I was always wondering compared to the
this thing is beautiful. Look at this. Look at that.
They actually did a really good job.
This thing is gorgeous. Look at that face.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I like the expression.
The accessories. He came with two head sculpts. Just a nice figure. He came with this.
He came with the little frog thing, right? Yeah. That's badass.
And then he came with the rusted exclusive helmet.
Now, does that go on him?
No, it's funny. I never tried to take it off, and I just did a little while ago. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, no, I never tried taking it off to begin with. Hold on, let me now I gotta zoom in again. Not zoom in, I gotta focus. Hold on, let me focus my face.
I really love the colors of that classic Loki.
No, the green and the yellow, you can't beat that.
Unmatched.
There we go.
And I like how the suit is very old school comic book esque. Like I like how he has the super long gloves and
No, he's great. He's a great figure. This is a really, again, this is why I love Sosa Toys. I just can't. I don't understand why they don't like me, but they've been doing really cool stuff. I haven't had any complaints about them. I really, really enjoy their stuff. I've been buying a lot of their stuff. Sosa Toys, if you're watching, please unblock me on Facebook. I love you.
They blocked you.
They blocked me in the group. I didn't even know the group existed. I was never in the group, and all of a sudden, somebody sent me like something that was going on in the group, a post, and it was like it doesn't exist. So I was like, oh, it didn't work. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm like, it doesn't work. I'm like, what is it? And they're like, oh, it's the group. And I was like, it doesn't exist. So that's how I found out I was blocked. I don't know why. I never got into an argument with anybody from there. I never had an issue with anybody from there. So I guess it's because I support Kit. I don't know, but.
Oh, they don't work with Kitchen?
No, they stole from Kitchen's friend. They stole like work from him, and then Kitchen just doesn't carry their product for that reason. So
I forgot about that. Yeah,
so Kitchen doesn't bother with them. So because I'm very vocal about Kitchen, they're like, suck it. So I'm blocked. So yeah, if you guys know the admins, put in a good word. I think that is so. Yeah, this is very good. I think what's going to beat this, believe it or not, as of right now, this is the best they've made so far. Right now, also for me. So I'm glad you said that. For me, this is the best Sosa Toy has made as of now. I think the next figure that's gonna kill this is Mr. Knight. I think Mr. Knight's gonna blow this figure out of the water. But I think this head sculpt is still gonna stay the best because it's so detailed and it's so good. But I think that that Mr. Knight is gonna be a nice outfit. They make this guy look great, then drop a deuce on Rogue. And Rogue. He's being extra. This guy. Oh my god, you guys. You have to make 3 minimum negative videos to get into. So yeah, I guess.
Is that the algorithm?
I guess. Unbelievable. Yeah, like I said, I still can't be and I've never said anything.
You own their product. Just stop. Stop right there.
Well, no, that's the thing. I've never said anything that wasn't true. If I said something that was bad, it's because they did it. But I didn't make anything up. I wasn't talking badly about them. I would.
If it's out there, it's out there, though.
Right. You know I would never, say something that's not true. So for them to block me over something they did,
right?
It's not my fault that you did it. I'm still buying your stuff. Like, let me in.
Let me in.
All right, guys.
Please don't go.
All right. So, Flavio, tell them what's coming on your channel.
Captain Rex coming soon. Then we got the 501st unboxing as well. And yeah, I just got a ton of more unboxings. Oh, that Bespin Luke is charging, so I'll be getting that next week too. I want to work on my display, man. I mean, I just been kind of slacking with that, but I do want to take care of that because I do have to do that ASAP. So I'm one man. I'm not Superman. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, that will be happening shortly. And then, after I do that display, I got stuff in a roadmap, but it's not going to happen overnight. But there's going to be more unboxing contents, and check out my IG as well.
You slowly die by your secrets. Truth will set you free. You're such a philosophizer.
I will say thank you, though, for everybody that does subscribe to my channel. I'm at 66. It's going up and slowly, but that just
what
subs.
Nice.
Haven't even hit 100 yet. Get me to 100, but
let's get Flavio to 1,000, guys.
I mean, I'm shooting for 100. I'm shooting realistic. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm just happy.
Your goal either way. You get to 100, it's gonna be what? 200, then 300. So
of course, yeah. I'm trying to go
1,000. Your goal is minimum 1,000 to be able to, to be able to
Right.
get paid,
It's a very slow, progression, but I'm not discouraged by it in
No,
any
it's, you know what it is.
mean.
The ride is what's fun. You know what I mean?
Right, right.
Doing this, it's what's fun. Doing
Yep.
this is what makes it worth it. You know what I mean?
Right. And
Um,
and like I know that myself is like I've only been doing unboxing content. So, my Venom, my Venom video, if you guys want to check it out, it's at, 1.9K. That just released like 2 weeks ago. So people are watching it, you know what I mean? So I just enjoy making it. I love, Hot Toys. I love the hobby. Everything that comes with it. So,
I subscribe for the gloves like a magician. Those gloves, watch.
come watch
Oh
me.
my god, you guys are insane. All right, guys. What do I have coming soon? I did my Rogue video yesterday. Check it out if you haven't yet. I'm expecting the Stealth Origins Iron Man charged yesterday, I believe. So that should be coming at some point. The Sideshow Clone Wars Yoda shipped, so that's coming at some point. The Origins War Machine is charging tomorrow, so
Ooh,
that'll be coming at some
that's gonna be a
point.
sick piece.
I haven't gotten anything from for Bespin Luke, so I don't know what's going on with that. The fact that Flavio got his already and I didn't, I don't know if I maybe pre-ordered too late. So we'll see, but stay tuned, guys. And as always, we'll see you in the next one.